Okay, here we are at Gemini Bridges Road. I came up about a mile from the little parking area down there. It's BLM land. Across from me here, you can see 191. That big truck is heading south to Moab, which is, 8 or 10 miles down the road. Directly across past the highway is a section of arches that you can see. So this is BLM. It's BLM also on the other side of the highway up to a point, and then it becomes the parkland arches. So what is happening here is I'm taking Gemini Bridges Road up this way, and it'll I think from here it'll be about 12 miles maybe to the top, to the highway up there, the other highway. It's just about all uphill. So we'll see how far I can go before I wear my battery down too much, because this is going to be pretty strenuous. So here we go. It's really windy, by the way. Like, I think it's averaging about maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour. So the wind is a headwind, pretty much, as you can see ahead. All that dust that's blowing, all that dirt, I mean. So that's not going to help me with my battery power and distance. But I'm not concerned because I'm going up. Uh-oh. Okay, that was unexpected. Wow. So as I was saying, not concerned about how far to go, because I think as long as it's all uphill, I can kind of bank on the fact that I can get down to a certain battery power, and that's when I need to turn back. So I'm just curious to see just how far that'll be today on this trip. Even though the wind is not working with me. Here's the Style Mountains there. The backdrop of Moab. Ooh. There's 191 way down there. I did not bring my camera lens shade. I forgot it. I thought about it earlier. But anyway, so I might get some glare here because of the sun. Because it's a really sunny day. First one we've had in a while. Maybe like right now I'm going directly into it. So let's see how that turns out. I might be lucky. I'm starting this trip later in the day. I think it must be around noon probably. So it's kind of high in the sky. There's a railroad down there you can see. It runs parallel with the road, and that goes to a mine or something up there a little further. It ends before you get to Moab, well before that. It just goes maybe 3 or 4 miles down, and it goes one. Anyway. There's a couple of places down there at the mine. It runs along a highway down there, a short one, about a 16-mile. It goes to Potash. Yeah. So Potash Road, as a matter of fact. Like I say, it's about 16 miles, I think, before it ends, and it doesn't really end. It'll take you up to the Schaefer Trail on some gnarly 4-wheel drive road to get up there. But anyway, it basically ends in 16 miles at a river takeout, and paved pretty much all the way. And it's a nice ride for the bike. You just got to be really careful because it's heavily trafficked by trucks and tourists and that. Even though, the speed limit's, I'm not sure. I'm thinking around 45 probably. But there's so many twists and turns. I don't know. I feel uneasy on it usually, not knowing the state of mind. The people are coming up from behind. Oh, yeah. I'll be doing some climbing here. I think I'll pull this up a little bit on the way back. Oh, shit. Yep. Okay. I started to come up a little further, and I went past where I parked, but it was getting really rough, like what I already went over, but I just thought, I don't know how much worse it's going to get, so I'll just park here. And anyway, but I remember seeing on the map, it looked like there was a real long flat area about 2 miles, and that's where I was thinking about going. So this could be the generally flat area I was looking at on the map. So it looks like it drops down a little bit up there further, but not a lot. There's a truck down there now. There's no camping unless you are from. All right, so this is the CD19 virus times, and May 31st. It's Tuesday, and this is BLM land still right here, and there is no camping for anyone outside of the county. So if you live in the county, you can camp if you want. But all the campgrounds, the pay ones, they're all closed, period. I mean, yeah, they are. So it would be dispersed camping. And with the dispersed camping, you got to have a portable toilet to do that. I've been meaning to get one in case I need it, so got to remember that. I don't know. I thought they were checking people out that weren't from Moab if they see their cards or something. I'm not sure. I listen to my scanner at home, and I hear that type of chatter, kind of, because people call them in suspicious vehicles, because they got out-of-state plates, maybe. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna be having some uphill on the way back. Not a lot, but I have to make sure, keep that in mind of my battery power. And it goes pretty quick. When I'm going uphill all the time. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. So probably what they do. I hear that's it. It's like the Park Service, the BLM service. They're all out and they're checking things out. They're making sure no one's camping and that. So if they see that your plates are from out of a state, they're going to be curious as to what you're doing there. Where you're going to stay, what your plans are, because there's no camping. So you got to be ready to answer that question. And they're from Utah, so they're cool. It's a kind of a hiking trail. I didn't see a sign for where it goes. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I do feel very fortunate to live where I do, with this big expansive backdrop here in Moab. Lots of land, BLM and park and forest roads even to go on that are, as you can see, very bare right now. So this is only I guess about 10 or 12 miles from Moab, where you can park. So it's a pretty close one for me. There are others. I could go a little further down, and there's more on both sides of the road on 191. But I haven't been on this one for a while, for a year anyway. And it was in a truck, and it's just not the same. I mean, yeah, like I say, I'm riding a bike. It's just not the same. This is so much better out in the open like this and feeling the elements. Feeling the sun. And of course, just more likely to just stop for that moment, for a picturesque moment or whatever. And you're driving, and it's a different story. Driving, you'd stop for the ones that you know you gotta stop for this. Well, you passed up all those other nice ones that would have been just a waste of time for stopping so many times. Oh yeah.